it's Melanie. Happy Thursday. So today I have a little bit of a review for you of 3 skincare items that I received from the brand BFEECT. So these were sent to me for consideration, meaning I did not pay for them. That does not affect my review and what my experiences are with the product. You guys know that I'm always upfront. So today I'm going to let you guys know what I think of these 3 little bottles here that they sent my way. I've been using them now for several weeks. It's been well over a month. So I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what my final opinion is. I'll tell you guys a little bit about the brand and their approach to skincare, you know, what the different ingredients are, sort of how they decide upon their formulations and stuff like that. So let's get into it. So BFEECT is, it basically stands for basic and effective. So as far as their approach, I feel like they have a very similar approach to skincare that The Ordinary has, which is not a lot of fancy packaging, very basic packaging, not a lot of huge marketing, very basic formulas with ingredients that are proven to be effective, and yeah, so just very basic delivery of active ingredients that are supposed to make a big difference in your skin. So the company is based out of Taiwan. And again, the packaging for everything is pretty basic. Everything seems to come in these amber colored bottles here. They do all have little droppers on them. Boxes, all very consistent in terms of marketing and style. The 3 products that they sent for me to review are their 100% plant-derived squalane, the AC Net 3% zinc PCA 1% mattifying formulation, and their Brio, which is an intensive peptide eye serum for skin energy revitalization. So like I said, I've been using these products for a while, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the Squalane Oil. I was actually very excited to test this out. By the way, price point for everything that I'm showing you here is under $15. So very affordable, again, in the same vein as The Ordinary. So the Squalane is, it is just 100% squalane. And the functions of this are, it retains moisture, it helps improve skin elasticity and reduces skin roughness. So you can use this on your face, you can use squalane on your body, you can use it in your hair. There's a lot of uses for this particular product. You guys know that my go-to right now is the Biossance. I have been using that for a while, and I really enjoy that product. I find it to be very pure. It absorbs very quickly into my skin. I've seen a lot of benefits from the Squalane oil, both on my face in terms of anti-aging, so helping to hydrate and plump and, you know, add to the youthful look in terms of that, but it also works really great for my eczema. So I've used this quite a bit. You can see that I'm just about to right here. I've used this on my face, and I've used it on my eczema. I think it's very good. I think it's good. I think it's definitely worth checking out if you do not want to drop the money for the Biossance. The Biossance to me really isn't, I mean, the bottle is huge. It's over 3 ounces. So you're getting a lot of that product, and it's kind of convenient because it has a pump to it. I really like the packaging of it. I feel like the Biossance absorbs a little bit quicker on me. I tend to find that with a lot of oils when there is a less expensive alternative. Maybe it has to do with the refining of the oil. I don't find that this one absorbs quite as quickly. It does eventually absorb, and if you have the patience for that, definitely go for this because it is much less expensive, obviously. For me, I could probably see myself repurchasing this just to use on my body. It doesn't matter as much on my body whether things absorb quickly or not. It matters on my face. So I think for my face, I would personally continue to use the Biossance. For my body, I would be more than content to use something like this. It's obviously less expensive, and I can just add like a dropper full of it in with my moisturizer, and it's perfect for that. So I do think this is very good. I think this is definitely something that I would recommend, and yeah, worth checking out for sure. Next, I'm going to talk about their Brio, which is their intensive peptide eye serum. So I've been using this for the last few weeks as well, and this is supposed to target eye wrinkles, dark circles, and puffiness. A lot of you are constantly asking me for suggestions for anti-puffiness type products. I will say, I do think this helps to reduce puffiness around the eye area. I don't know that I would consider this an anti-wrinkle though, because for me, this is not very hydrating. So I also feel like this is not the appropriate container for this. Like, I feel like this almost needs to be like in a pump or something. It's really easy to get just a ton of it on the outside here, and it gets messy after a while. But this is what it looks like. It kind of looks like a creamy, milky consistency. So I've been using this both morning and night. And what I have to say about this is, I think it's definitely good if you are looking for something that is deep puffing. It does work for that. I feel like it sort of constricts that area and causes things to shrink up, which helps to reduce the look of puffiness. What I feel like this does not do for me is provide enough hydration. I always find myself, especially at night, following up with a more hydrating eye cream afterwards, or my moisturizer. I will bring the moisturizer higher up around my eye area if I know it's a good enough moisturizer to be able to do that with. Yeah, I don't think that this is hydrating enough for me. So for that reason, I personally would not repurchase this. I'm gonna have this around as long as it's good for, which the life expectancy here is 12 months. I'll keep it around whenever I am dealing with a lot of puffiness in the morning, probably springtime allergies. This would be perfect for that. So I am certainly going to, use that for that. But I do feel like I personally need to follow up with a more hydrating product to counteract that. This doesn't dry my under eye area out, but it doesn't hydrate it either. And I do need quite a bit of hydration under there, because I can look a little bit crepey almost in this area. Like, those little fine lines are really accentuated. And I find with a good hydrating eye cream, those just look plumper. And the skin there just doesn't look as dry. When your skin looks dry, it automatically looks older. So I deal with oily skin basically all over my face, with the exception of this area right here. And it is dry. So I hope that helps. I would definitely recommend, I'm going to be obviously linking these products. Definitely go read up a little bit more about some of the science behind it. They do talk about a lot of the active ingredients that are in here, which, by the way, for this one, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce a lot of these. There is some dimethicone in here. They do have jojoba seed oil. So it's kind of surprising to me that this doesn't have more hydration for me. Usually jojoba seed oil is a really good one that absorbs really nicely, but I just don't find that I get hydration from this. So there's that. The last product is the mattifying formulation, and I was obviously excited to try this because this targets excessive oil production, inflammation and bacteria, and infection. By the way, all these products are fragrance free. There's really nothing like extra added to them. They're very basic formulations as implied by the name. So you can see that I've used this quite a bit. I am down to here. This is something that I've been using most mornings to apply to my face. I do think this does help to control my oiliness just a little bit. I do think it definitely has ingredients in here that help with preventing breakouts. I do think that it's good for oil production prevention, oil production maintenance. I don't know what you want to say there. I do think it's good for that. I do think it's probably good because of the ingredients that are in here to help prevent future breakouts. But this doesn't help to prolong my makeup though. I find that when I use an actual primer, I get better oil control, and like I guess the antibacterial benefit of this is good, but it's not something that would make me want to repurchase it in the long run. I'd rather have a really good primer that prolongs my makeup. This controls my oil, it prolongs the wear of my makeup, helps my makeup look a lot smoother on my face. So what I feel like this would be really great for is maybe if you are a man and you know, you're just looking for something really easy to put on in the morning to help control some of the oil in your T-zone or something. This is a really nice watery formula. It absorbs very quickly, you guys. It's basically, here, let me get a little bit more on here. It's basically, I mean, I'm gonna move my hand and it's just gonna go running, but it's, yeah, see, it's a true like watery formulation. The consistency of it reminds me of my niacinamide booster from Paula's Choice. If you use that, this is the same consistency. This is the least expensive product. It's like $9.80. So I kind of feel like these are good products to maybe take a chance on if you're very curious about them. For myself personally, I mean, I wasn't crazy wowed. I think they are good basic products, and I think if you are on a budget, you can definitely get some good skincare here to get you started. And you know, if you decide in the future that you want to step up to a higher end formulation, you can definitely do that. But this is a great starting point. This would be a great place to start your teenager. You know, if you're not sure that they're going to be consistent with their skincare and you have a hard time justifying purchasing them, like the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos, or you know, a moisturizer from Saturday Skin or something like that, you can definitely get a good basic routine from the brand. Like I said, they're very similar to The Ordinary in my eyes. And yeah, if you're on a budget, I think this is a good place to start, no doubt. So I'm thankful for the company for sending these out. It's been fun to try these products. And yeah, I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I know that a lot of you definitely look for more affordable options when it comes to skincare. And admittedly, I don't give you a ton of that. I have had better luck with higher end formulations, and I have come to expect a certain type of result from the products that I use, and there are obviously some go-to brands for me for that. You hear me talk a lot about Paula's Choice. You hear me talk a lot about Drunk Elephant, Sunday Riley, Saturday Skin. There's just a lot of skincare brands that I've had some really, really great luck with. Kate Somerville, I've had some great luck with. And they're a lot more expensive, but I have said this time and time again, at this point in my life, I feel like a lot of products are worth the splurge if I see really good results from them. So yeah, but I did want to accept these for consideration so that I could test them out for you guys and let you know whether they're worth looking into. And I do think overall, if you like the products from The Ordinary, you would probably really like the products from this line. I'm gonna link each item individually down below in the description box. Go read up more about the brand and about the ingredients that they use, and let me know if you decide to take a chance and place an order from them. Yeah, so thank you a lot to BFEECT, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.